Hey everybody, Jennifer Stone.
And Rosie.
And we're with Oops Baby. So, I hope you enjoyed our last episode. How was your weekend?
My weekend was another boring weekend. No, it wasn't boring, but it was just very low-key, chill. I don't like doing much when it's this cold and wet, so I'm a big homebody in January and most of February. So, got some baby time in and basketball, of course. It's basketball season. Go Keegan's team.
Yeah. I literally almost was getting close to getting kicked out of basketball this weekend. The refs suck, man. Yeah. The refs suck when you're sitting there watching them blatantly not calling things, and
we had a couple of shady ones.
Seriously, I couldn't keep my mouth shut. I was like, oh, so we're just not going to be a ref today. Cool. And I just couldn't shut up. And they were like, shit. I'm like, I can't. She's fucking shit. But
my dad had a moment this Saturday where my stepmom was like, oh, I thought he was going to get kicked out.
I got kicked out of my own sports I played. So soccer I was red card and thrown out. My whole family was red card and threw out one time. So that mouth.
What that mouth do?
Probably hurt your feelings.
Well, how was your weekend besides the basketball?
It was really chill. So I'm doing trying not to drink that much. So since January 1st, I've only had those 3 drinks that me and you went and had. So
and our few
little mimosa. I'll have a mimosa.
We didn't have any today.
No mimosas today. So,
but hey, if you're having one, take a sip.
For it. Like I want to be like have a mimosa, have a couple of drinks, but I'm trying not to do the get smashed. Yeah. So I need to try that for the next really couple of months. Yeah, mostly for sugars and just kind of pulling back. And I'm gonna do the fast that you did last month.
It's really easy.
Yeah, because I go to film.
More of like a mind fuck the first day, and then afterwards you're like, all right, I can do this.
Yeah, I leave for filming February 15th.
Soon, guys. Bear with us. February is gonna be a little bit of a crazy month for us with shooting, but I think we've got it figured out to where the weeks that we're not actually shooting will have something for you guys. We won't leave you hanging.
Yeah, so I'll be gone for 10 days, and I'm just trying to make sure that I am in better shape and good. Where I want to be when I'm in front of the camera and everything. So I'm getting nervous.
Don't be nervous. You're really good. But guys, this is actually her first movie that's not your actual movie, or?
I've been in a couple other people's films, but generally I stay on my own set because I liked all the aspects. I like being a part of the writing, I like being a part of the directing, I like pretty much part of the control
doing
of the movie. I liked all of it. Good. So this is going to be one of my first major, it's a major role, so a leading role in somebody else's film. And
we'll have a whole episode on Jen's acting and her production company and her directing and all that stuff in February. What February? The week of
the 12th, right before I leave.
Yes,
we're gonna.
Week you do leave.
Yeah,
that'll be the episode that airs. So that'll be fun and fitting.
Yeah. So we'll
get you in the mood.
We'll have all kinds of information for you. But kind of rolling off of that, we wanted to let you guys know we have a big announcement on the merch that you guys keep asking about.
We're doing it.
We are doing it. We've talked to a few different distributors and vendors for the merch, and I kind of landed back on one of my vendors that I've used in the past for our movie merch. I've always really loved their work. So we're going to do a soft launch, and this is where we're going to need you guys to come and help us. I'm going to put a poll up. We'll put a poll up and we'll say which one you guys want on our first run.
Basically, have a couple of shirt options and a couple of hoodie options.
Yeah, but what I need you to do is pick the logo you want. So we're gonna do only one of our logos first run. and do just the couple little items, the shirt or the hoodie. So I'm going to do a poll. You guys are going to pick the logo you want for this run. We are going to have either the simple logo or a more detailed logo come out with more merch in the future. But for this soft run, we're just going to be doing pre-orders, and eventually we will have a store where you can just go pick what you want.
That's what we're also working on our website.
Yeah.
To do that.
Yeah.
And it'll basically be to watch past episodes and to go to our merch store and order what you guys want.
Exactly. So we are working out on that for you guys. So no worries. Don't think we're not listening. We are. We're just going through the motions.
It takes time, people.
We're
remember, we had no idea what we were doing when we started this, and we still kind of don't.
Yeah.
So we are work in progress. Thank you guys for sticking with us and giving us words of encouragement and saying some nasty shit to us. Which
I like it.
I know.
I don't mind. I don't mind. But you know, I have a direct message too. You can hit me up in there. I don't mind.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared,
Mr. and Mrs. Anonymous.
Yeah, I mean, really, that's supposed to be for your suggestions, like for real ones. Like, but
talk your shit. It's fine. But we like it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of talking shit, so
keeps us going.
I like it. But not only do we have that for you today, we're also going to be taking you on a little adventure.
Well, yes. So our guest couldn't be in-house because we shoot weekdays and he has a job to where it's not as flexible as ours.
Yeah.
So we're going to him today. So stay tuned because it'll be fun and you'll get to see what we're talking about. But today we're talking about
tattoos.
Tattoos. Ding, 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 ding.
There's a few.
We got a lot.
Only feet.
Something we know a little bit about. I don't know. Tattoos are a huge thing, I think. You're either for them or against them, or a little bit of both, and you're not really sure. You like to get them, but you like to hide them.
I feel like now it's a little bit different than what it used to be. It used to be like you went to prison, or it was like scary or something. And I just feel like
there's still older people out there that don't
absolutely
understand it. My family is one of those families where every time I go visit them in Florida, they're like, "Oh, you got more tattoos, huh?" Like, they're Cuban. They don't sound like that at all.
It was Maria.
Oh, Rosie, why you do that to your body?
There you go. That's it.
But thankfully, I have a younger cousin who him and I are like head to toe tattoos, and so I'm not the only black sheep in my family. So it made it a little easier, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's definitely more accepted. I think people get tattoos for different reasons.
Yeah.
Either you just want to look pretty. Like
yeah,
I always like to say, some of mine have no meaning at all.
Yeah.
Like I just wanted a tattoo there, and what I picked was pretty, and that's what it is. Like I just want my body to have pretty pictures on it.
Yeah, it was like a reflection.
Sometimes it's not that deep.
Yeah.
But then other times I do have tattoos of like my kids, their birthdays, a few tattoos I got during situations in my life that like one I wanted to remember, either to remember like not to put myself in that situation again, or to remember like, hey, I'm still here. Commemorate that.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times tattoos are like therapy to me.
Yeah,
like,
I love it. Yeah.
Call us weirdos.
Yeah.
But I'd rather endure a little pain and like mentally kind of like work through whatever it is you're working through during your tattoo, then go talk to a stranger sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm an advocate for therapy too, but I think people can do therapy in their own ways.
Yeah.
Tattoos has been the biggest thing for me.
I think it's funny that you said that because my last tattoo, he was like, "Doesn't this hurt?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, it does, but other things have hurt like a lot worse, so I just know that it could be worse, and so it doesn't really bother me." He was like, "So you're not letting it bother you because you know things can hurt worse." And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "You might need actual therapy." He's like, "Because your face hasn't moved."
You're like, "Oh, you're tattooing?"
Oh, well, you're it today.
Like, this is it. Thanks, sir.
I feel better.
Okay.
Thanks.
So when did you start getting your tattoos?
Oh, as soon as I was old enough, I got my first tattoo.
Same.
Guess what it was?
Trans
and why was
fat.
you a butterfly? I got this little sideways purple butterfly on my hip. It's still there. I mean, I guess there's no reason for me to cover it up or anything, but I just like wanted something so bad as soon as I turned 18, and I was just like, oh, butterfly.
Mine was a butterfly, but with a dolphin jumping out of the water in front of it. So everyone always saw it as a butterfly with wings. And let me tell you.
Oh, you mean a dolphin with wings?
Oh, yeah, dolphin with wings. And I got this particular fucking tattoo from, was it Maxim or FHM? Her name, I was obsessed with this model. Her name was Summer Altus. And I just thought she was the hottest person ever in the world. And I kept it from 16 years old to 18. And on my 18th birthday, I took this fucking tattoo to Tigger's tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I want this on my lower back. And he was just like, okay.
All right.
So for forever, as my tramp stamp, it was the dolphin with butterfly wings. It was pretty, but eventually I got it
You're
covered
like,
with
okay.
some roses because I just decided to just kind of like start putting flowers all over my body.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always was like, wow, a dolphin with wings. That's cool. And I was like,
That's interesting.
but you can Google Summer Alta's tattoo, and you could see what used to be on my back because it's gone.
What another one that used to be on your back is the peach.
Oh, Jesus. It was supposed to be an apple. So let me tell you guys, I do a lot of dumb things. And probably like half of the tattoos on my body have been like drunken decisions, or like when I'm out drinking and I get the idea for it, so then I like hit up whoever's giving me tattoos at the time, and then I like go do it the next day hungover, still not really like processing what I'm doing. But yes, so when I started dating my ex, not even a few months into the relationship or whatever, we were drunk and went to go get tattoos, and for whatever reason we fell on the outline of Texas with an apple in it because he's from New York, and so it was basically the meaning was he was inside of Texas. He could change it now to a New Yorker living in Texas, but how I saw it was my boyfriend was inside of me.
But wait.
And we were so clever and it was so funny. But then the funniest fucking thing ever, there was a
extra.
third person. His friend was in town that also was from New York and was like, hey, I'm going to get it too. So there was three of us and we all had the same tattoo for the longest time. I think it's this side. I don't ever remember. Nope, it's the other side. I'll show you guys. I covered my cool ass apple. With
the apple
roses.
that she had literally
But-
looked like a peach, so it just looked like
Yeah. So anywhere we went, we were whatever. We went to the Hilton all the time.
Yeah.
To swim. And people were like, "Oh, you from Georgia?"
uh-huh.
And I
He's
was like, "It's not a peach. It's an apple."
It looked like a peach.
So, yeah.
I'll add it here.
I got a lot of quote unquote bad tattoos.
That's fun.
They
That's
make
fun.
me who I am today. So
Yeah. I like
we're in the process of I blacked one out. We're trying to make something of that black blob mess. So I'm having faith in the
It's
process.
gonna look good.
But right now it just looks like a hot mess. And then eventually we're gonna get started on my full leg piece. I think I need to rework the side of my back that's tattooed. Like,
I have a lot of work to get done. I still have to finish my back. I started it right before COVID, and then
well, you went when I did.
yeah. So I started it. It's a cover up. So I started it. So now I have half of a cover up across my whole top of my back that it's just been.
It'll stay there for years and years. The one underneath my ass.
I finally added Lilia's name. She's 8.
Yay.
She's 8. Remember, I went and had Nick did it.
Yeah,
you were there.
I was like, oh, you did. Yeah.
But you were there.
We were drinking.
But yeah, so I still have to add my watercolors here. I'm going to get my special tattoo in a little bit over here.
Today y'all will be joining her, getting her arm tattoo. So that'll be fun.
I'm excited.
And y'all will like Nick and everybody who is early to mid 20s. Maybe he's going for some 30-year-olds these days. I don't know. He's a little cutie patoot and he's single. And he's got
I don't know if he's ready to mingle, but he's single.
Get in his DMs. He is a sweet guy. We vouch for him. Good head on his shoulders. Yeah. And really, really good guy. So,
yeah. And anyway, really great tattooist.
You're welcome,
definitely
Nick.
hit him up. But before we run off on our adventure, let's go ahead and get to your favorite part of the show.
McNasty. Who's nasty? You nasty. So,
well, okay. So the one I got hit with was what was it? Oh, do women care if their man uses?
Do they get offended?
Or do they get offended? I guess do they get offended if their man uses Viagra? Okay, so we've stated it so many times. We're getting into our 40s. One, it has nothing to do with he's not attracted to you. It has everything to do with their testosterone levels and where they're at in their age, and are they drinking? Are they doing?
You could just be wanting to go all night long.
Wanting to push. No, you shouldn't be offended. You're definitely putting too much thought into it if you're offended over something like this. I can get where somebody's mindset can go, like, oh, you don't find me attractive. Oh,
and I think that stems from the people that maybe didn't use it, and then all of a sudden they need to use it. But that might be more of a need to use it basis, because there's something wrong with his pee, not you.
So. I mean, and the thing is, once guys are over the age of 35, their testosterone starts dropping. They're gonna either have to start taking tea, they're gonna have to take those little blue pills. They're gonna, plus along with it, if they're drinking, or what kind of regimen they're on. It has nothing to do with the fact that you're not attractive. It has that
girls get excited,
right?
Your man's on there, because you know what kind of night it's about to be.
Yes, this is a good thing for you. Like, I'm not mad about those pills.
What kind of night it's about to be? What kind of morning it's about to be? He's gonna hit you in the kitchen, in the shower, on the staircase.
It's not gonna be a one and done, lady. No, it's a one after the other. So
yeah. So,
I'd be happy about it. Definitely don't be offended.
And guys, if you think your women are offended or might be, just talk to them about it. Let them know it's not them and it shouldn't be an issue.
Well, I think
unless you make them feel it's them.
Well, I think what happens, I think what happens is, like, some men are, like, kind of embarrassed by using it, and so they treat it as like a secret.
You had an issue with
like
one of those.
Right. So like they treat it like a secret, and they hide it, and then they're hiding it because they don't want me to know because of, so you start adding layers on top of it. But like,
my favorite are the ones that bring it in their pocket to dinner, and like when it's time for eating dessert, they're like, "Hey, look at me, I'm getting ready for later." Hell yeah.
you prep it. Fellas, don't make it a secret. It shouldn't be a secret. It shouldn't be something that you're like feeling bad about or anything, because
don't take it and act like your dick gets hard normally like that. Like, just be honest. You're taking Viagra.
This never happens. It never happens when you take your medicine.
We really don't care. And honestly, it's fun.
So no, not offended. You really shouldn't be
getting offended by it. Then I don't know what to tell you.
It's just really you being insecure with yourself,
or there's just no communication in your relationship. Talk to your person, and shouldn't be like taboo.
No. I mean, it's so easy. Easy to just talk about it, but no. Was that it
So,
for
yeah.
McNasty today?
None of the other ones are really that great.
Yeah, I feel like it's a repeated
Yeah, we had like 3 or 4 other ones, but we've kind of touched on a couple of subjects already just via our show. And then the other one was just like, meh.
Yeah.
So
I think that's it. So
dig deeper, guys. And we'll have another one for you next week. Hopefully 2 more, but hey, it's all on you guys. Send your stuff in and keep us
send actual questions.
I think I need to get better too about posting in like McNasty. Like for whatever reason, my NGL thing just keeps. I used to have to like redo the link like every day, and now it's just going, going. So
I didn't realize they deleted, so I'm sorry if I never got to your question. If I don't open it, or if I open it and think I'm going to get back to it later, it just deletes them. Yeah,
the more we get in, it just kind of shoves it down the list. So we're sorry. We try to get to as many as we can. We try to answer as many as we can. And all these people that are sending in stuff about wanting to get in contact with us, please don't forget to send whatever you're trying to send via direct message to our Oops Baby Podcast Instagram page, or either one of our Instagram pages, or Jen, you can pop.
I can pop our email. Yeah.
So send in whatever you're like trying to, if you want to be an investor, if you want to, try to collaborate and do some things with us, that would be the way to get in touch with us versus these anonymous messages, because we don't pay for seeing who is sending these. So you are 100% anonymous.
Yeah, we can't get back in contact with you. So
please don't forget, if you say you want to get in touch, get in touch.
We have plenty of ways, and I'll make sure that I add it here. But that's going to be a wrap for today. So come along with us on our little field trip.
It's a wrap for...
Yeah.
It's a wrap for and a half.
Yes.
But we're about to do some more stuff with our guest, Mr. Nick Guiterrez. So you guys enjoy. Here we go.
Hey, we're here. I'm finally getting my tattoo with Nick. I've been trying to plan this for a while, so we thought we would bring you guys on this little adventure.
Field trip day.
Yeah, field trip day. I'm doing my owl. People that have known me for a long time know that it's like owls are an obsession of mine. One of my later movies that I just did, Strix, is based around owl and omens and stuff like that I just think is really cool about them. I've always liked them, and my nanny used to buy one every time she saw one, so now it's like...
She's got tons of owls.
I have owls all through my house anytime.
She's easy to shop for.
Yeah. So I'm finally getting one attached to me.
And it's really fucking cool. We'll have to do a little picture.
We'll have to show you. I'll show you the process of how it's from the start to the finish.
So everybody, this is our boy Nick. He's been doing tattoos for us for a couple years now.
Yes, that's me.
How did we meet again? Through a
mutual friends.
Mutual friends. Mm-hmm. So it was just the perfect time. Started wanting tattoos again, and this guy
happened to be doing tattoos at the
Oh
time.
My God. And he's here in Rockwall, Forney, Heath area. So if you guys are interested in getting his contact info, we'll put it on the screen. He's got a little dope IG. Hit him up. Send him your info and come get tatted by him, because he's fucking awesome. But how long have you been doing tattooing?
I have been tattooing since 2015, so what is that, 8 years? 7 years? 7 years now. I gave myself my first tattoo when I was 12 with a staple and penning, which is your normal prison tattoo.
At 12, dang.
I do remember at 13, me and my girlfriends were taking like razor blades and carving in initials, and then we put some ink in it, and like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Got my crush's initials.
Yeah, me and Jana, we had it could barely see the color. We just made a square.
That's so funny.
Why, I don't know.
But you turned that into a career, so bravo.
Nobody was there to take the tattoo gun away from me. I think we all go through that time where we just fuck around.
Well, thankfully they didn't. How many do you have that he's done now for you?
Oh man, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
This will be my second one.
Long time coming for sure.
Yes, and I was just here yesterday, and we're getting started on this gigantic piece on my back, so we'll keep you guys updated on that one.
Her back.
He's gonna
her butt.
It's high butt, okay? High butt hip area. So he's gonna be seeing a lot of us.
Yeah.
It's okay. So what is your favorite thing about tattooing?
I think the people that it puts me in front of. I love the artwork, and that'll always be something that drew me to the career field. But the people are what's kept me going. It'll put me in front of a judge and a convict all in the same day, and so there's not really a cap to the people that I meet.
Nice, very cool. Yeah, I bet you get to meet all kinds of different people.
Mm-hmm.
And you're easy to talk to, so
you're
like a perfect job for you. You got the
artistry. They don't pay me for therapy.
Oh, that's just a part of it. Like, just like a hairstylist.
Yes,
you're doing aesthetic work over here.
I was doing the laser stuff, man. You'd be in those rooms anywhere from like 30 minutes to an hour and a half with people, and they would just tell you like their whole life. And you're like,
well, they're feeling very vulnerable with you. I mean,
we were naked, just rubbing your body with hot tools.
Yeah. They're like, I don't know why, but I just feel comfortable with you. So what would you say is like the weirdest place you've ever tattooed?
Weirdest place I think would have to be like inside of the lips type thing. Because I'm not a dentist, but I.
I was like,
your lips.
Oh, that is weird.
And the mouth. Yeah. I don't like sticking my fingers in.
So you have done it though?
You don't.
Do you?
That's not what I heard.
But you have done a lip though, right?
Yeah, I've done many. Oh Jesus. Okay, what kind of lips are? I don't even. I'm confused.
He's like, I don't even know how to respond anymore.
But have you done the lower lips?
I can thankfully say that I've never had to work in that area.
Very adventurous.
Definitely.
Have you seen those girls that get their like butthole tattooed?
100%.
I've seen a few of
He
those.
said 100%.
Like, how bad on a scale of like 1 to 50 do you think that shit really hurts?
I would
are you
say
talking
about on my
on your butthole?
try it
I
real
would
quick?
say 48. On a pain scale.
48's an oddly specific number for the
1 to 50, definitely 48.
I don't think I know
48.
Like that's a very
48.5.
kind of thin, skinish, and then it's just all those nerve endings. Oh no, it's
you're already clenching.
I know. It's so crazy. And then the octopus girl that I've seen on Instagram.
So we're all thinking about the same thing.
Yes. But I actually just the other day saw another girl that had a design. It wasn't an octopus, but there was something there, and I was like, people actually like to tattoo this area. I don't know.
It's not my go-to. It's not on the top priority of tattoos to get.
Have you ever had anyone pass out?
Oh yeah, absolutely. The first time that I ever worked in a shop, I was there for maybe 2-3 days before I had a client come in and they hadn't even got the stencil on yet. Stood up out of the chair and
It's a sticker.
Just the thought, and they're like, "Oh, I'm going down." Again with the fucking Instagram videos, but the one I just saw the other day, a mom took her son, and she was like, "Oh, it's getting hot. And he's like, you think you're going to pass out? And she's like, yeah, I just need some water. And as he turns to get the water, the lady passes out, and the son's like, oh my God, is she dead?
Yeah, I saw that. Is she dead? Oh, yep, they're gonna pass out.
Why does it do that? Do you know that? Can you tell us? Like, what?
It's got a lot to do with breathing. People just psych themselves out, and they're holding their breath while they're thinking about it. And that's why you constantly hear artists telling their clients to breathe while they're doing the tattoos, because we can tell when you guys aren't breathing, because you'll start to move a little bit more. You can tell that the shakiness is there and that they're preparing to pass out. Basically.
They're preparing.
Your body's warning you.
Even if you don't think so, it's coming for sure, absolutely. And not eating is another one too. That
I asked Jen today. I was like, "Did you eat something?"
I did.
The worst about eating when she needs to. So just making sure you remember. Oh my goodness! How bad is it hurting?
It doesn't feel good.
sitting like a champ though.
I know you're not moving at all, so that's good. What's the worst thing someone could do being a client of yours?
Yank their arm away.
Yeah, I think just moving without being self-aware about your movements. Like if you're not paying attention to whatever area your tattoo artist is tattooing, and you're just kind of going off and expecting the lines to turn out straight or whatever the case may be, it's just not going to happen. Whether you're talking, whether you're laughing, it all kind of will move you around. And so it's not that you can't, it's just being self-aware about when the artist has his needle in your arm, basically. So I mean, really, it's just movement. Outside of that, people will bring huge friend groups, like 6 people, and I'm just like, everyone's staring at me.
It's not a party.
Do you ever feel on the spot, or is it more so just like chill out?
When I started tattooing, I was tattooing high schoolers that a lot of them, their parents would want to come with them.
Oh, okay.
So I've kind of had people staring over my shoulder for a long time when it comes to tattooing. And I had to convince them at that point that I knew what I was talking about. So I did it when I couldn't, and so now that I can, it's a lot easier, that's for sure.
Being in this area, I suspect you get a lot of kiddos whose parents are like, yeah, cool.
100%. It's a lot less now. When I was tattooing underage, I could tattoo underage people without thinking that it was going to come back on me. Penetration of a minor sounds like a terrible thing.
Oh God!
To be in prison for.
It's not what you think.
Exactly.
You're like, I swear.
No, it was with a needle.
That's legit what you would be charged with.
I don't know, but that's what I tell myself in my head. So I'm like, let's just not take chances.
He's like, I don't like the sound of it.
Oh my goodness. So is this a tattoo for anybody out there shopping for tattoos? Would this be considered a medium tattoo, a large tattoo?
This would definitely be on the medium, large side. I would only consider this large. It may be smaller in scale, but the detail that it requires is a little bit heavier in a small area, which a lot of times is going to be your more difficult tattoo. And sometimes you'll see that tattoos are priced in a way that it's a small tattoo but a huge price, and then somebody else will go into the shop and it's a huge piece but a lower price, and it's more about the detail.
And guys, we can't stress to you enough, you get what you pay for in the tattoo world.
Amen.
So just know, just because it's cheaper doesn't mean it's better.
Yeah. And it's on there forever.
Unless you
get a cover up.
Unless you can doing what I do.
Then pick a better artist second time around.
Oh Lord. All right, Jen, what tattoo number is this for you? Not just with Nick, but in general.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think.
And Nick's covered.
Yeah.
I'm getting there. I don't think mine are like different pieces really anymore. I'm trying to just make
Just
it like
merging them. Yeah, I have some merging to do. I've got to finish the one on my back. Me and my sister still need to get ours. Eventually I'll add watercolors to this. But
So you plan on being tatted up?
yeah, I have some things they're pending.
just been buffering.
Yeah. my tattoos are rendering right now.
I like it. Well, guys, I'm glad we got to take you on a little field trip today.
Yep, that is a wrap for Oops Baby Field Trip, and I will show you the finished product once it's over.
And we'll show you mine too, but we need a few more sessions in it before y'all even understand what's happening down there.
Oh.
Must be confusing.
Work in progress. We'll get back. All right.
All right, Nick. Well, hopefully you'll come back and see us soon.
Thank
Yes.
you for coming.
Or we'll come back
to see you.
And
We know where you live.
we will find you. No, but for real, we'll be back a lot. So if you guys love some Nick, let us know. And we'll put him back on the show as soon as we can.
All right. Until next week. Mwah.
Let me breathe. Jesus, full.
Hope you loved our guest, Nick. We do every time we go see him and bug him. Jen's awesome tattoo make a debut here.
Yay!
Who's sexy? She's sexy.
Yeah, I love it. This has been a long time coming. It just really made me want to do more. I can't wait.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
So guys, reach out. Go get some work done by him. You will not be disappointed.
No.
And that's our episode.
Hope you guys had fun on our adventure today, and that's a wrap. Mwah! See you next week.